There is also a thinking that there may be a quiet and that silent propagation of the virus, of the monkeypox virus, happening in the wildlife here in India as well. Well, to battle monkeypox, there are no specific vaccines anywhere at the moment. But the vaccines which have been made for smallpox, they are being used for the prevention of monkeypox in various parts of the world. Therefore, essentially, monkeypox, as of now, we are using the vaccines made for the smallpox for prevention of monkeypox as well as for the management of monkeypox infection. Somewhere in 1980, the WHO declared that the smallpox has been eradicated and the countries need not keep the smallpox strains with them. And we were making these vaccines, making use of those strains that were available.
Yes, doctor.
And so they asked all the countries to either to destroy the smallpox strains kept with them, or
Right.
they should make those strains available to the WHO. So
Right.
India's labs were one of those 65 or 70 countries which were identified which have the strains.
Right.
And then they destroyed or they made it available to the WHO, all these strains. I mean, these vaccines have not been evaluated against monkeypox, but it is believed that since the monkeypox and the smallpox are very closely related vaccines, so it should be able to provide anywhere about 85% protection against the monkeypox. You see, two kinds of vaccines are available now at the moment. One is a vaccine which is made from the modified Vaccinia Ankara strain, and that is the vaccine which is being purchased and also being sought after vaccine. And the other vaccine, it is called ACAM 2000. ACAM 2000. It gives rise to some serious adverse events. So this is the vaccine which is not being taken first at the moment. But still, there are countries, because if you would not have any other vaccine, you would tend to use whatever is available. So it has already been approved in United States, Australia, and Singapore, and it has some adverse events regarding the myopericarditis as well as the cardiomyopathies. So it will take a while before the vaccines are manufactured in India, because they have to go through all those stages, clinical stages, development stages. They will go through, that initial phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, and all those. So it will take a long time before the Indian-made vaccines become available. Normally, if you are not giving all those accelerated approvals and all, it should take around 8 years, 10 years. But when we are in a situation where there is when it is a pandemic going on, or there is or an outbreak, the government always has those kind of accelerated approval processes where all that time could be curtailed. Healthcare workers, they are the ones who I would put them in that category. I would put also the people who are working for testing, laboratory people also working. Then are the people who have been exposed to a primary case. So we will give those people vaccine if we are thinking of containing the outbreak. Then I would think of giving people who are who are at high risk, like the immunocompromised people. Then all the people who are around a primary case, they would be given a vaccine.